Alright, 2K12 according to 2026, let's go. And I will make sure the draft classes work this time, because I have a great idea. Y'all will see it later in the video. But of course, going into 2012, we got the Heat, just lost to the Mavericks. These Mavericks. Lakers over here. Knicks look like this. CP3 is still on the Hornets. Clippers look like this. Celtics look like this. D-Rose and the Bulls. Curry's an 81 overall. John Wall's an 82 overall. Let's get it started. Didn't even look at OKC, and they're about to make the finals. Sorry, y'all. And this is how the Spurs look. 2012 MVP is LeBron. Rookie of the Year is Ricky Rubio. DPOY is Dwight Howard. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Defense and more defense. The Heat and the Mavericks are the two best teams in the league. They'll both go to game 7 though with the 8 seeds. They win. Almost lost to the Pacers though. That would have been bad. And then for the Mavs, they barely get by the Spurs. In real life, both the Mavs and the Spurs, I'm pretty sure, have been a 1 seed that lost to the 8 seed. 6-seeded Lakers went and swept the Nuggets. And then Milwaukee beat Carmelo and the Knicks in 7. That's tough for them. Kevin Love was traded to Milwaukee. Alright. Steven Jackson and Kevin Love duo. We'll see how that works out. That duo will lose to the Heat. The defending champs though were beaten in game 7 by the Warriors. Monte Ellis dropping 26, 7 and 6. Dirk just 5 of 13. So the Mavs are done. It was a Clippers-Lakers second round, and the Los Angeles Clippers actually beat them, and so they're going to the conference final for the first time ever. The Bulls beat the 2-seed Celtics. That's tough for, you know, the retirement home Celtics. It'll be a Heat Clippers NBA final. Shout out Eric Gordon. Oh, Steve Nash got traded here. Instead of trading for CP3, which I'm pretty sure they did in real life this year, Steve Nash was traded here, and he just dropped 14 and 13 in game 7 against the Warriors to go bring them to the finals. Curry dropped 26 and 11, but it was not enough. So a Heat versus Clippers finals. I fully expect the Heat to win. Let's see. Yeah, they sweep them out. They are no match for the Miami Heat. 43, 8 and 7 for LeBron, redeeming themselves after the year before. 2012 goes as you'd expect it. LeBron the finals MVP. Thunder start number 1 in the power rankings. This is how their roster looks. I don't even know if it got better. They got a 43 overall on the team. I've never seen that before. Drummond was just drafted 5th overall here by Minnesota. Oh yeah, y'all, because this game is weird, I put the 2011 and 2012 drafts in the same draft class. We got Vucevic here on the 76ers. Don't even know which year he was, but I know Beal was 2012. He's here with Chris Paul in Charlotte now. Chris Paul left New Orleans to go to Charlotte. One Hornets team to the future Hornets team. Klay Thompson went to the Cavs, 1st overall. Alright. These are the defending champions, of course. Nothing's changed. Kyrie and Lillard were both drafted by Sacramento. Here's a great example, because Kyrie was 2011, Lillard was 2012, but they're both in here because that's how this game works. So they're here with Tyreek Evans. Somebody's gonna have to go to the bench. Middleton goes to the Nets. Kawhi goes to Detroit. Jimmy Butler goes to the Raptors. Draymond Green goes to the Suns. AD went to the Wizards. He's here with John Wall. Isaiah Thomas is here in Utah, and I am pretty sure that's all the rookies. If not, well, I guess we'll just have to see. 12-13 season. LeBron is back-to-back MVP. Isaiah Thomas is Rookie of the Year. Lillard won the 6th Man of the Year though as a rookie. Draymond is DPOY as a rookie. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Defense and more defense. This is the rookie team, but don't think I missed anyone. Denver and Miami are the best teams in the league this year. The defending conference champs are at 6, and they'll get smoked in the first round by Dallas. 7-seeded Sacramento will beat the 2-seed Warriors, so shout out Kyrie and Lillard for taking down Curry. The Magic swept Kawhi and the Pistons. It was, only the 4-5 matchup, so not a huge upset, but still, it was a sweep. Heat are back in the conference finals. They'll play the Celtics. Portland beat 1-seed Denver. Wilson Chandler and the GOAT Ty Lawson couldn't get it done. Shout out to Kemba and LaMarcus. They will make the finals. It's a Portland versus Miami NBA final. 81-79 in game 7, 20 and 11 for LaMarcus Aldridge. Meanwhile, the Heat take care of the old Celtics, just like in real life. Portland versus Miami NBA finals. I fully expect Miami to clean house again. Let's see it. They do. They beat them in 5. 113-65. My goodness, it was not close. Chris Bosh out here a plus 44. Meanwhile, in Portland, LaMarcus Aldridge was a minus 42. LeBron back-to-back finals MVP. Steve Nash retires on the Clippers. Jason Kidd and Jason Terry retire. Thunder are number 1 again. Ibaka and Harden's overall have increased, so there's that. Hey, Kyle Lowry's in the T-Wolves now. Giannis got drafted to the Bobcats, so he's with Chris Paul and Beal now. Oladipo was drafted by Milwaukee. Rudy Gobert joined Klay in Cleveland. CJ joins the Knicks. Think that's it for all the rookies. The defending conference champions, of course. Curry up to an 89. That's cool to see. 13-14 season. Kevin Durant, the 2014 MVP, just like in real life. CJ is Rookie of the Year. Draymond, another DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. Shout out Kawhi on there. This is third team. Shout out Draymond on there. Defense and more defense. defense. Bradley Beal on defensive team, okay. And the rookie team, in case I missed anyone. The two-time defending champions missed the playoffs. That's crazy. Minnesota made it. Good for them. And I see Cleveland over there made it. 52 wins for the Bucks, 51 for the Thunder. Clay and Rudy, and I believe this is AD and John Wall. Yeah, they made it. Good for them. They can't win though. They get swept by Reggie Williams and Al Horford out here. Washington though beats Jimmy Butler and the Raptors. Portland beats Denver in Game 7. This is another time Denver loses as the higher seed, I'm pretty sure. Our boys in Minnesota take down Ricky Rubio and the Rockets. Looks like they traded Ricky Rubio for Kyle Lowry. And OKC went to Game 7 against Memphis, but it's James Harden leading the team in scoring, even though he went 2 for 10. He did this in a real life playoff game. He had like barely any field goals with a million free throws. It was against Utah, I'm pretty sure. Minnesota loses in the second round. Other than that, all the higher seeds handle business. Who will make the finals? It's the Magic and Portland. Both 1 seeds cannot get to the finals. Dwight Howard and Gilbert Arenas will have a chance to get themselves a ring. Portland is back in the finals as KD and Russ and Harden could not get the job done. 126-90 was not close. Don't know who'd win this one now because Miami's nowhere to be found. The Magic are the 2nd seed, so let's go Magic. They win. Good job, y'all. Dwight Howard, Gilbert Arenas. Who's Jay Thompson? Jason Thompson? Never heard of this dude, not gonna lie. Dwight Howard, finals MVP. Shane Battier retires, so does Vince Carter, so does Tim Duncan on the Nuggets. Ew. So does Chauncey Billups on the Nuggets. CP3 and the Bobcats start the season #1 in the power rankings as both Giannis and Beal's overalls are nice and high. Embiid went to the Celtics. LeBron is gone from Miami. Carmelo is here to replace him. They also got Kyle Lowry. That's a W for 2K. Lowry on the Heat. This is, you know, many years earlier, but it still happened. Zach LaVine is here on the New Orleans Hornets. Harden went to the Jazz. Ibaka joined Sacramento, so you can make an argument this is somewhat of a big 5. LeBron went to the Lakers with Kobe. That is terrific, 2K. We'll see what this Lakers team can do now. These are the defending champions. Aaron Gordon got drafted to the Mavs. Julius Randle got drafted to the Nets. Jokic got drafted to the Pistons with Kawhi. Chris Bosh is also here. Andrew Wiggins got drafted to the Suns, so he'll be teammates with Draymond, just like in real life. This is how the Thunder look now with no Harden. This is how Minnesota looks now. 2 finals losses for Portland. 14-15 season. Kevin Love is the 2015 MVP. Embiid is Rookie of the Year. Shout out CJ McCollum for 6th Man of the Year. Draymond another DPOY. He's won it every year of the sim, so if I don't say it for a few more years, then y'all know who won it. This is 1st team. This is 2nd team. This is 3rd team. This is defense. More defense. Rookies, I forget anyone. Well, I guess I forgot Marcus Smart. He went to Cleveland. For the 2nd straight year, the defending champions have missed the playoffs. Portland is back though. LeBron and the Lakers are 5. CP3 and the Bobcats are 2 in the East. Bucks won 56 games. Warriors won the West with 49 wins. And they just blew either a 2-0 or 3-0 lead to Houston. Alright, it was a 2-0 lead, then 3-2, then Game 7 they lose. Alright, maybe in this universe the Rockets will be the ones to own the Warriors and not the other way around. Shout out Jeff Teague for 7 points in Game 7. LeBron, Kobe, and the Lakers beat Sacramento. That's actually a tough matchup. They get it done. Shout out to him. Beating Tyreek Evans, Ibaka, Kyrie, and Cousins, and Lillard down here who had a rough Game 7. Real good 4-5 matchup over there, and the Lakers win it. Utah beats 2nd seed Memphis. Isaiah Thomas, a big elimination game. OKC takes down the defending conference champions. The Knicks beat the Cavs. That's tough. Clay, Paul Millsap is here. Rudy, and then also we saw Marcus Smart was here. Only 1 for 6 though. Oh, and Joakim Noah is here too. Was not enough though as CJ, Brandon Jennings, and Amari Stoudemire take them down. I almost said Carmelo, but of course he's in Miami, still losing. The Knicks beat the 2-seed Bobcats, and so they are in the Eastern Conference Final, 130-109 in Game 6. The Lacobe Lakers just took down the Rockets. Conference Finals, OKC versus Lakers, Milwaukee versus New York. Real good matchups here. Who's going to make the finals? It's OKC and Milwaukee. The Lacobe Lakers lose Game 7, 116-91. And they were -19 and -16. What were y'all doing out there? Pau Gasol was even. What the hell happened? Shout out KD though, 38-8. Wasn't this like the in-season tournament finals last year? Or maybe the year before? I'm rooting for KD though, even though the Bucks are the 1 seed. Who will win it? It is the Thunder who do it in 5. KD and Russ get their ring. You love to see it. In terms of star power, the Thunder definitely had the edge. 110-96 win. Russell Westbrook is Finals MVP. Ray Allen retires on the Celtics. KG retires with the Nuggets. That's where he went. Bobcats #1 again. We'll see if they can get past the second round this time. Amari Stoudemire left the Knicks to go join the Bulls. Don't know why he did that. They just made the conference finals, but we'll see what the Bulls can do now. Gilbert Arenas is here on the Clippers now. Karl Anthony Towns was drafted by the Atlanta Hawks. Now it's Brandon Jennings, Patrick Patterson, and CJ on the Knicks. Raptors legend Patrick Patterson, who's an 88 overall. This is how the Kobe Lakers are looking now. Kobe's down to an 85 overall. Porzingis was just drafted by the Magic. Paul George is in San Antonio now. Devin Booker just got drafted by the Suns. That's terrific. And these are the defending champions. This is how the Timberwolves are looking too. D'Angelo Russell just drafted by the Timberwolves, and so W for 2K because he played there. 15-16 season. LeBron is MVP again. Towns is Rookie of the Year. Shout out CJ, another 6th Man of the Year. Drummond is DPOY. First time it's not Draymond. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. This is defense. More defense. And the rookies, I forget anybody? Don't think so. Hawks 56 wins. Cavs 55. Thunder there. The Kobe Lakers, I'm rooting for them. They're the 3rd seed. New Jersey is 5th. I don't remember who's on there. Oh yeah, Chris Middleton, Lopez, Randall. Solid team they have there. I noticed Washington missed the playoffs. Shame on them. CP3 and the Bobcats are only 8th. Maybe they'll make a tomfoolery one. No, they won't. A whole lot of lower seeds won this year, including the Jazz against our boys. Harden and IT take down the Kobe Lakers. That is tough. Kobe only took 7 shots. Why? He had 5 fouls. Damn. Braun 5 for 12. MVP goes out like that. The damn Utah Jazz win. 8-seeded Warriors take down the defending champions, because of course they do. KD only 7 for 20. Russ went 5 for 17. Good gracious. In the East, the Bucks take down the Nets. Or no, not the Nets. The Knicks. I mean, they were the defending conference champions, so it is what it is. The New Jersey Nets take down the Raptors. Higher seeds take care of business this time, though. You'll like to see that. Who's on Atlanta again? Al Horford, Reggie Williams, Joe Johnson still here. This is, oh yeah, and Towns, who went 0 for 5 in the Game 6. This Atlanta team, I wouldn't say has a roster to be #1. Honestly, I'm rooting for Cleveland against them. I want to say Cleveland or Sacramento in the finals. Damn it, it's Cleveland and Memphis. Damn, Grizzlies take down Sacramento. What the hell? 3 fouls? What are you doing, Dame? He averaged 10 this year, so he's not a crazy scorer like that. Should I go in and change that? Because this is Damian Lillard we're talking about. Just had 0 points in the Game 6, didn't even attempt a field goal. I don't know if this is just ridiculousness or if I need to go change some tendencies or something. It's gonna be Memphis versus Cleveland in the finals though. Let's go Cavs, get that ring. What happens? The Cleveland Cavaliers win in Game 7. This is 2016, right? This always seems to happen. The Cavs always win in 2016. No matter which 2K game. They get it done. Clay with 36 in the Game 7. Marcus Smart chipped in with 7, 10, and 5. Shout out Rudy getting the ring. They beat Rudy Gay, Carlos Boozer. Solid Memphis team, but Sacramento was better. Or Sacramento. Memphis. No, Jesus. Cleveland was better. Sacramento was not better. They beat them. Cleveland was better. Klay Thompson Finals MVP, you'll love to see it. Paul Pierce retires, Dirk retires on the Raptors. The defending champions are top of the power rankings. Look at this roster. Makes sense that they're the defending champions. Aminu's an 87, alright. Aminu, Vucevic, and Iguodala. Why Vucevic is such a high overall, I do not know. In real life, I'd say maybe he peaked at like a 90 or an 89. He's here at a 93. Eric Gordon went and joined the Suns, who already have a solid roster. Ben Simmons went to the Spurs, alright. Siakam joins Kawhi on the Pistons. Sabonis goes to the Pacers, great job 2K. Jamal Murray goes to the Nuggets, another great job 2K. Van Vliet goes to the Mavs. Oh, Cousins is here in Dallas, I did not realize that. Brandon Ingram was drafted by Orlando. This is probably the last year of the Kobe Lakers, and it doesn't look like it's going to be too successful. Sacramento, 5 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years. They got at least 2 more years with this big 4 out here. Do something, y'all. Kings fans deserve it. Jaylen Brown went to the Hornets. DeJounte Murray went to the Celtics. I feel like I missed somebody, but hey, we're going into the 16-17 season. John Wall is a 2017 MVP. 2017 season was the best season of his career in real life, so it's nice that 2K's rewarding him here too. Van Vliet's Rookie of the Year. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. This is defense. More defense. And the rookies, in case I forgot anybody. Draymond and the Suns are first in the West. Meanwhile, the defending champs are first in the East. You like to see it. I see Washington's back in the playoffs, which is good. The Bobcats are not. The Kobe Lakers aren't either, so that's a shame. 56 wins for the Suns, 55 for the Cavs. Kawhi and the Pistons are up there as well. Everybody but the Knicks handle business in the first round. D Wade's on the Pistons now. He was traded. He was traded this season to the Pistons to be with Kawhi and Jokic. This could be something, man. Siakam is here. The Pistons could totally go and win the championship this year. They won't get past the defending champs, so that's tough. They lose in game 7, 104-97. That's a hell of a trade though, trading for D Wade. Still a 92 overall at 35. If that wasn't just a trade deadline rental, maybe they can do something special there next year. 3 seed Spurs beat the 2 seed Jazz. Ben Simmons 2-4-12. I thought this was Joe Harris for a second, going 0 for 6. Nets fans would know that's quite realistic. Conference finals though, Suns, Spurs, Cleveland, Washington. Suns Cavs finals would be nice, but I mean, if Washington makes it 2, that's fine with me. Who will win it? It's going to be Washington Spurs. Both lower seeds get it done. 121-89. They smoked them. Shout out John Wall and AD. 110-108. It was a close game 5, but you know, only a 5-game series. Can't be doing that. Gotta say though, I'm rooting for the Wizards. Let's go Wizards. Let's go AD and John Wall. No, they lose it. They lose it in game 7. It's the Spurs who are the 2017 NBA champions. A shout out Playoff P. Raptors legend CJ Miles. Ben Simmons is a champion. Mozgov is a champion. Darren Collison is a champion. So is Michael Beasley. Shout out to him. Paul George is finals MVP. Randolph retires. Ginobili retires on the Kings. Turkoglu retires on the Thunder. Cavs start the season number 1 in the power rankings. Is that Westbrook? Yes, it is. Russell Westbrook has joined the Cavs. Clay is gone. Jason Tatum was just drafted 1st overall by the Clippers. Kawhi just left Detroit for the Grizzlies. Lonzo is just drafted by the Lakers. Great job 2K. LeBron's at a 99. However, Kobe is way down at a 77. Clay goes to the Nuggets. De'Aaron Fox was just drafted by the Raptors. Markelle Fultz was just drafted by the Rockets. These are the defending champs. Chris Paul left the Bobcats to go join KD and the Thunder. So that's a W for 2K in terms of Chris Paul and OKC. 17-18 season. Embiid is the MVP. Lonzo is Rookie of the Year. Drummond DPOY again. First team, second team, third team, defense. Rookie team. I don't think I mentioned Bam Adebayo. He was drafted by the Grizzlies. Donovan Mitchell, he was drafted by the T-Wolves. I didn't get Jared Allen or Lauri Markkanen either. Suns and Celtics are the top 2 seeds with 57 wins. So the Kobe Lakers are back in the playoffs. I like seeing that. We'll go round 1 here. They lose in 7. That's tough. The Hornets beat the 1 seed Suns. Shout out Levine and Brown, but shame on these guys. The 5th seed Pistons beat the Cavs. Russ went 4 of 11 in game 6. Gobert went 2 for 8. Well, everybody struggled, it looks like. Knicks beat the Bucks as the 6th seed. I feel like this has also happened before. The higher seeds in the West handle business with both the Pistons and the Knicks beat the 1 and 2 seeds. Destroyed them in 5 games. 120-99 in the closeout game. And this Knicks team sweeping Orlando. Finals, I want to see Pistons Kings, but we'll see though. It'll be Knicks Kings. Pistons fall to this Knicks team who honestly, just in terms of names, their roster is not all that, but they do a lot of winning. D Wade and the Pistons unfortunately couldn't get it done this year. Knicks and Kings though, I want to see Sacramento winning. You know what, we'll do game by game because why not? Game 1, I said game 1. Game 1 went to the Knicks. Game 2 goes to the Kings. Game 3 goes to the Knicks. Game 4 goes to the Kings. Let's go Sacramento. Come on. Game 5 goes to the Knicks. All right, game 6 and 7, they're both in Sacramento now. Sacramento is the higher seed. It's a 2 versus 6 finals. Come on, guys. Okay, we're going to game 7. Only close game of the series has been game 5. How will game 7 be? The Sacramento Kings win the championship. You love to see it. 110-106, so it was a good game 7. But Kyrie, Ibaka, Lillard, and Tyreek Evans only had 6 points in the closeout game. Hey, he did enough to win. The Sacramento Kings are the 2018 champs. Knicks had a good run, but I do feel the Kings had the better roster. And of course they had the higher seed. Kyrie is the finals MVP. Kobe and Powell retire, and so that is officially it for the Kobe Lakers. Stan Van Gundy was the coach. He retires too. Trae Young just went to the Rockets. SGA just went to the T-Wolves. Rudy Gobert just joined the Warriors. So did Tyreek Evans, just won a ring and now he's on the Warriors. Triple J was also just drafted here. Ayton was just drafted by the Bulls. Cleveland's top of the power rankings again with this big 3. Luka was just drafted to the team that he owns, the Clippers. Luka, Tatum, Blake Griffin big three. I hope we see them win. Jalen Brunson just went to the Heat. These are the defending champions. It's now only a big three though, because Tyreek Evans left, but at least they all got a ring. 18-19 season. CJ McCollum is the 2019 MVP. He is a 4-time Sixth Man of the Year. Now he gets put into the starting lineup and he's MVP. That's crazy. Luka is Rookie of the Year. Now Brandon Jennings, who's Sixth Man of the Year. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Defense and defense. Rookie teams look like this and that. Suns are top seed again. Celtics are 2 this time. It's the Knicks who take the top seed. Just lost in the final. This is, a great way to come back. 56 wins this year. The T-Wolves just came back from a 3-0 deficit, I'm quite sure. Yes, they did. They just came back from a 3-0 deficit to the second seeded Warriors in OT Game 7. That's crazy. Shout out to D'Lo and the crew though. Suns lost to the 1 seed again. What are y'all doing? This is the second straight year y'all are out here choking. Shout out to Middleton and Clay, but damn. Oh, Jeff Teague went 5 for 6 as well. 72 overall going 5 for 6. That is tough to deal with, but you shouldn't have been down in the series in the first place. It's a 1-8 matchup. The Lakers win it. It's not the Kobe Lakers anymore. In the East, it's 3 sweeps and then Washington beating the Bucks in 7. Jordan Crawford with 29 in the Game 7. 2 more Game 7s in the West. This time a higher seed finally gets the job done though. LeBron and Lonzo will go to the Western Conference Finals to face 7-seeded Minnesota, who went and beat Utah now. Shout out to the T-Wolves for making a great run. Magic Washington Eastern Conference Finals. I will just see who gets to the finals. Don't really have a favorite this time around. The T-Wolves lost. That's unfortunate for them. It's a Lakers Magic NBA Finals. So Kobe retires and now the Lakers make the final. They absolutely destroy the T-Wolves. Cinderella run comes to an end. 3 for 15 in Game 5. Yeah, that'll do it. If LeBron can win with this Lakers team, because it's not all that would be quite something, playing the Orlando Magic, whose roster also isn't too crazy. But I mean, the teams with the best rosters got smoked. Detroit didn't even win a game. Don't see Cleveland in there. Charlotte's not there. I just realized the defending champions completely missed the playoffs. So this really is anyone's year. It's Lakers versus Orlando. Who'll get it done? It's the Lakers who win the 2019 championship. LeBron gets ring number 3, I believe. Only missed 2 shots the whole game. Was it Kobe leaving? Or was it just the GOAT Ty Lawson coming to town? Because he always wins. 5th seed champion. It was this type of year. LeBron is finals MVP. Tony Parker retires on the Bucks. Joe Johnson retires. Kendrick Perkins retires. Alright, so we're going to the 1920 season now, which of course means the game broke. So what I'm going to do for the draft classes, y'all, we're just going to sim to 2026 with auto-generated draft classes. But after that, I'll go back to 2012 and then put all the new guys in there, and then we'll sim a few years with, guys like Halliburton and Wemby and Edwards. That's how we're going to do it. LeBron leaves the Lakers after, just getting that championship. He joins the New Orleans Hornets with Zach LaVine and Jaylen Brown now, so he can definitely win more rings with this big three. Harden just left Utah to go to the Heat. Blake Griffin is now in Utah. Same with Aaron Gordon, so they got a big 4 now, even though 3 of them are power forwards. Zion was just drafted by Sacramento, so they go from championship to being trashed to having the 2nd overall pick. Now they got Zion here. It's the Ibaka, Lonzo, Ty Lawson, Los Angeles Lakers now. Of course, these are the defending Eastern Conference champions. Wade is down to an 83, so Detroit's window is probably done. Steph Curry is now on the Raptors. Got a nice big 3 here. Garland was just drafted by the Rockets. Either Curry and DeRozan were traded or they just swapped places, because DeRozan is here in the Warriors now. John Wall is gone. The AD John Wall duo fails. Now it's Carmelo here. John Wall goes to the Clippers. Shout out 2K for the realism. And John Morant is also here. He was just drafted 1st overall. 1920 season. Devin Booker is MVP. Zion Rookie of the Year. Luka 6th Man of the Year. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Shout out Fred VanVleet. Defense. Rookie team for the last time. Well, at least for this portion of the video, not for the whole video. Suns with 56 wins. The Raptors were top of the East with 50, even though the Hornets had more wins. I'm not sure what happened over there. Oh no, Hornets are in the West in this, because New Orleans, yeah, they're not Charlotte. Phoenix wins this time as the 1st seed. Good job, y'all. Only lower seeds to win was Sacramento beating the Warriors. 49 from Kyrie in the closeout game. Tyreek Evans losing to his former team. Miami swept Boston. Harden and Derek White just destroying Embiid. Only went 4 for 13. Both 1 seeds are in the conference final. You like to see that. LeBron and the Hornets lost to Sacramento though. 95-88 in game 6. Jaylen Brown went 0 for 7. I want to see a Suns Raptors finals. Hopefully we get that. Yes, we do. Both of them handle business easily. Curry, Jimmy, and Fox will be in their first finals. Kevin Love and the Bucks have been pretty deep in the playoffs multiple times, I think, but haven't gotten it done. Raptors versus Suns NBA Finals. We'll do it game by game. Why not? This would be a real good series. Suns win game 1. It was close. Game 2. All right, Raptors tie it up. Game 3. Raptors take the lead. Game 4, Suns tie it. Toronto has home court, I'm just realizing. But it's Game 5 in Phoenix for now, and the Suns win it. 114 to 112. Now Game 6 back in Toronto. It's tied. We're going to Game 7. Curry versus D-Book. De'Aaron Fox versus Draymond. Who will win? It's the Suns who win Game 7. 105-104 in OT. Curry had 33. Jeff Green 17. Butler 17. De'Aaron Fox had 11. Joakim Noah is here too. 3 points, 15 rebounds. But it was not enough as Andrew Wiggins, D-Book, Draymond, Bynum, they get it done. They all get their rings. Chris Bosh is here too. So is DeAndre Jordan. Shout out to him. All-time series we just had is the Phoenix Suns who prevail. Andrew Wiggins is the finals MVP. Bogut retires. Stoudemire retires. Noah, Lowry, Chris Bosh all retire. Stoudemire is the only Hall of Famer. Carmelo is back on the Knicks. The defending conference champions. So close. Hopefully they're back. Bradley Beal, after years in Charlotte, he joins the Spurs. He's here with Ben Simmons. These are the defending champions. Great roster here. I don't see Devin Booker though. Looks like he left right after getting the ring. This is how the Warriors look though, top of the power ranking. LeBron is now in Washington. He only spent a year in New Orleans, but he's here with AD, so great job 2K having LeBron and AD team up. Devin Booker joins Giannis in Charlotte. I really hope Embiid wins a championship by the end of this sim. 97 overall. The Celtics have been 1 seed plenty of times, but don't even think they've made the finals yet. It's Vucevic who replaces LeBron in New Orleans. Isaiah Thomas is the 2021 MVP. Curry 6th man of the year. He was starting last year, yeah. Now he's 6th man though. First team, second team, third team, defense. 63 wins for the Utah Jazz. The Bobcats are back to #1 in the East. Oh, I didn't even realize Paul George is in Utah now. Won a chip with the Spurs a few years ago, but it's IT, Blake Griffin, Aaron Gordon, and Paul George, the big four on the Utah Jazz. Makes sense that they won 63 games. They better not choke in the playoffs now. They go to 7, but they do get it done. Good job, y'all. 38 for Blake, 38-9, 2-2, 128 to 57. My goodness, that was a 71-point game. How is that possible? This is a Game 7. Y'all lose by 71 points. This makes what Luka did to the Suns look like it was just a buzzer beater. My goodness. Second quarter was 31-8. I've never seen this before. 1-8 matchup, but that's crazy. Just realized, of course, the defending champions did not make the playoffs. Denver beats New Orleans. LeBron leaves. Things fall apart. What's new? Even though LeBron isn't in the playoffs either, but Sacramento beats the #1 team in the power rankings, and the 5th seed Hawks beat the 4th seed Pacers. Who's even on here? Johnny Flynn, famously drafted before Curry. Oh, Sabonis is here, but he stunk it up. Utah goes to Game 7 again, but they once again get it done. This time only 119 to 107, not no 71-point game. All the top seeds handled business, which you love to see. Orlando versus Toronto went to Game 7, 114-87 win for the boys though. And Minnesota feels like they've been building a team for the longest time. Anthony Bennett went and dropped 32. I want to see a Charlotte versus Utah finals, 1 versus 1. Will we get it? Yes, it looks like it. Yep. Bobcats beat Orlando in Game 7, 99-97. Charlotte versus Jazz. Whoever wins, I'll be happy. But you know what? Let's go Bobcats, because why not? Let's sim the round. And the Charlotte Bobcats sweep them out. I was not expecting that. The Jazz won 63 games and they get swept in the finals. My goodness. But shout out Brandon Jennings, Giannis, Booker going back to back on a different team. Jared Allen. Was not expecting a sweep, but hey, that's how it goes. Devin Booker, finals MVP. Iguodala retires. Rondo, Carmelo, D-Wade. Unfortunately, D-Wade on Detroit couldn't win. They made the finals, I think, or maybe conference finals. Jaylen Brown just joined the defending conference champions. Went out pretty sad, but went and retooled with Jaylen Brown. Somebody left though, I think. Clay leaves the Nuggets. Paul George joins. Yes, Paul George just left. Jamal Murray leaves the Nuggets to come to the Raptors. Chris Paul leaves OKC to come back to the Spurs, or no, that's a different video. Just KD and Ricky Rubio now. The defending champs. Sabonis joins the Celtics. So does LeBron. Westbrook's in Atlanta now. The Heat were the top team in the power rankings. Brunson, Harden, and Derek White, big three. They got 280s here too, so solid depth. We'll see if they can put it together. Joel Embiid, another MVP. Markelle Fultz is 6th man of the year. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Shout out Ricky Rubio. Defense, more defense. Minnesota and Boston are the #1 seed. 61 wins for the Celtics this year. The damn T-Wolves lose to the the 8th seed. Hate to see it. Donovan Mitchell had 40 points, but it did not matter. They lose 115 to 113. This franchise must just be cursed. They got multiple 90+ overalls. They just can't put it together. The Warriors sweep the Hornets 105 to 92. Zach LaVine shot 5 for 15, but it did not matter. Sacramento defeated the defending Western Conference champions. Tough way for them to follow up a finals loss. Just 4 for 12 from Blake, even though he had 15 and 14. Kyrie went 3 of 14, but shout out this dude Byers, going 7 for 9. Over in the East, it's the Bulls who can't handle business. Poor D-Rose. The Raptors take him down. The Celtics just blew a 3-1 lead, didn't they? Okay, it was just a 2-0 lead and a 3-2 lead. Damn. LeBron 26, 6 and 3 was not enough. MVP went 7 for 17. Raptors get it done though. Sacramento defeats LA 100 to 88 in game 7. The experienced guys, take down these guys who haven't had much experience. 5-6 Western Conference final, 2-5 in the East. Charlotte better win it from here. Let's see. They'll get back to the finals. Both teams sweep their opponents 103 to 88. 35 and 8, 4 steals for D-Book, and the Warriors just destroying the Kings. Can they repeat? I don't remember if anyone's repeated so far in the sim. Let's see. Yes, they will do it in 7. The Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. Wow. D-Book had 34 and 6, Giannis 20 and 10, Brandon Jennings just 7 points but 9 assists, and Charlotte goes back to back. Devin Booker files MVP again. He's got 3 rings now. He's on a personal 3-peat. That's crazy. Can Devin Booker complete a personal 4-peat? We shall see. Even though Giannis is gone, Clay comes in to replace him. Jimmy Butler leaves the Raptors for Washington. Somebody else who was in Washington also just left. AD did, yeah. I don't know how I didn't remember that, but AD now joins 4 other centers. Drummond, after so many years, leaves Minnesota to join the Portland Trail Blazers. He's won a million DPOIs. He's won 6 of them. Adebayo also left his team, the Grizzlies, to come here in Portland. 2 centers teaming up again. I don't know what is going on here. This is how the T-Wolves look now, though. Giannis goes to OKC. KD is no longer here. Lonzo is, though. 2 NBA champions teaming up with Ricky Rubio. We'll see what happens there with this big 3. KD is in Phoenix. Great job, 2K. Draymond isn't, so he must have left. LeBron is on the Raptors now. Curry and LeBron on the same team. I'd love to see this in real life. Tyreek Evans also came here from the Warriors. Jason Tatum leaves the Clippers for the Pacers. DeJounte Murray leaves Miami for Denver. Kemba Walker joins the Lakers with Oladipo. Draymond joins the Sacramento Kings. Donovan Mitchell just left Minnesota to go to Cleveland. Embiid has another MVP. Please win the championship this year, Joel. He's also DPOY. This is the first time in forever it's not Drummond. Derek White won 6th Man of the Year, only averaging 9.9 points though. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Defense. 60 wins for the Celtics this year. Come on, Joel. They handle business, thank goodness. The Magic beat the Raptors though. That totally might be it for LeBron, who only had 3 points. Yup, that's a really sad way to go out. Chicago beat the 2-time reigning champions. That is tough for them. LA went to 7 with Minnesota, but as usual, Minnesota just can't get it done. Both first seeds lose. Damn, Embiid can't get past the second round. 119 to 115 in game 7. He played great, but he just can't get it done. Suns took down the Lakers. Can KD get another ring? It's been a while. They'll play Giannis and OKC. It's going to be a Suns-Cavs finals. The Suns destroy OKC. They were the lower seed, but it did not matter. Andrew Wiggins balling out, and the Cavs take down the Magic. I'm rooting for the Suns on this one. This would be their 2nd championship of the sim. Don't remember if Cleveland's won. Let's see. Now the Cavaliers will win it. Marcus Smart, B.I., Donovan Mitchell, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are the NBA champions. JaVale McGee is also here. Marcus Smart is finals MVP. The GOAT Ty Lawson retires. JaVale McGee retires with that ring. Roy Hibbert, LeBron retires. Chris Paul retires on the Spurs as well. He is not an NBA champion, unfortunately. He had good teams in Charlotte and OKC, but couldn't get it done. The defending champions are #1 in the power rankings. Don't know if I pointed this out before, but Isaiah Thomas is here in Boston, so another W2K. Ayton just came to the Jazz. SGA leaves Minnesota to go to the Knicks, but there's no one else here. Brunson leaves Miami to join Tatum and Triple J. Chris Middleton leaves Indiana to join Detroit, the defending Western Conference champs. CJ McCollum leaves the Knicks to go to the Warriors. Trae Young was on Houston, but now he is on Chicago with D-Rose, 35. They're both only point guards though. Wonder how the game will handle that. We're going into 2024. Lonzo Ball is the 2024 MVP. Marcus Smart is DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Defense. defense. 59 wins for the Kings and Thunder. Boston is #1 seed again. Come on, Joel. They just blew a 2-0 lead to the 8th seed. It's getting ridiculous now. D Rose went 7 for 20 and y'all still lost. Was Trae Young defending the rim again? Is that why? Hall of Fame intimidator. Oh, everybody in the East choked. Good gracious. 2nd seeded Indiana lost to the Bucks. Luka is on the Bucks now. Didn't even realize. Luka Magic owned the Pacers. Charlotte beat Detroit. Detroit's been another disappointing team. They've actually made the finals though, I think. Boston hasn't. Or maybe they haven't. I just don't remember at all. Chris Middleton is here, but he went 1 for 10 in game 6. Cleveland also beat Orlando, the defending champs. Meanwhile, everybody in the West handled business except for the Spurs. Shame on Bradley Beal. 22, 12, and 6 for Ayton though. Lakers fans would love that. 3 blocks as well. The 8 seeded Bulls are in the conference final. Come on, guys. 119 to 103 in game 7. Shout out Trae Young, but come on, y'all. Suns beat 2nd seeded OKC. Giannis just 9 points in game 7. That won't do it. Andrew Wiggins is quite the simulation though. As long as the Bulls don't win it, I am fine. Let's see. Okay, it's Charlotte versus Phoenix. I'm pretty sure we've seen this matchup before. Went to 7, but they won 108-102. Shout out Trae Young though. This was a great playoff run. And then Phoenix won in 6. 2, great teams of the simulation. Sacramento and Phoenix. It's the Suns who prevail this time though. And now Charlotte versus Phoenix for the 2nd time. Let's go Phoenix this time just because they're the higher seed. Who will win it? It is the Suns who take it this time in 5. Pretty sure last time actually they swept them. Shout out to Andrew Wiggins, KD, and the Suns. Bynum, Eric Gordon. Great team here. They got multiple rings now. Andrew Wiggins is finals MVP again. Eric Gordon retires with another ring. The defending champs once again. And oh my gosh, Joel Embiid, shameless. He's trying to win, so he joins the defending champs. So does John Morant. In fact, the actual defending champs are no longer here. Wiggins and KD are gone. It's a completely new look team. Who's this dude? Yeah, this dude's new too. The defending champs just completely reset. The only name I recognize is Bynum. I've never seen that before. The Pacers were #1 in the power rankings. This is how they look. They've looked this way for a little bit now. Zion leaves Sacramento after many years to go to San Antonio. KD goes to the Raptors. All right. Curry is still here too. Andrew Wiggins goes to Dallas. 2-time finals MVP Andrew Wiggins. But the Suns weren't trying to keep the band together. This team can absolutely win it all though. Towns leaves Atlanta after many years to go to New Orleans. Aaron Gordon leaves Utah for Atlanta. The reigning DPOY Marcus Smart goes to the Clippers. D Rose goes to the Celtics. They just beat them as the 8th seed. Now he's going over here. Zach LaVine goes to the Bulls. 24-25 season. Zion Williamson is the 2025 MVP. Ricky Rubio is 6th man of the year. Marcus Smart back-to-back DPOY on 2 different teams. This is 1st team. This is 2nd team. This is 3rd team. Shout out Markelle Fultz and Julius Randle. This is defense. This is more defense. 56 wins for the Spurs. Bobcats completely missed the playoffs. Embiid and the Ring Chasers though are 3rd. That's honestly what I'm gonna call them. They win their 1st round series. Good for them. Everybody in the West handled business. How about the East? Wouldn't you know, the 2 seed loses to nobody's surprise. Luka owning them again. Didn't this happen last year? I'm quite sure this happened last year or 2 years ago. Luka, as the lower seed, took down this Pacers team. Boston as the 5 seed beats Detroit as the 4 seed. Detroit's been disappointing this simulation. Isaiah Thomas dropping 30 on them to close it out. All the top seeds handle business. You love to see it. Unfortunately, Embiid and the Ring Chasers get swept in the 2nd round. He only shot 6 for 14. Oh my gosh, they lose to Andrew Wiggins too. That is hilarious. That's hilarious and terrific. If, management was the one who wanted to move on from Wiggins, who's 31, even though so is Embiid, but he thought I can just make another championship group right here, bring in these guys, and no, it's actually not that easy. Shout out Andrew Wiggins. You know what? I want to see him win. Let's go Mavericks. Who will win it? They're in the finals. Both lower seeded teams win 112-99. They beat the MVP. And then the Raptors are back in the finals. This time KD is here. Jamal Murray. Curry's still here, of course. Tyreek Evans, I don't think he was here the last time they were in the finals, but sorry Raps, I'm absolutely rooting for Andrew Wiggins. Let's go. No, it's the Raptors who will prevail. Hey, I'm not mad at that. The Toronto Raptors, the 2025 NBA champions. Wish that was the case in real life, of course. 2026 is totally possible, though. Kevin Durant gets another ring despite going 3 for 11. And yeah, this is how he goes out. So unlike LeBron, who had like 3 points in his last game in a 1st round loss, KD ends his career with a ring. You love to see it. Jamal Murray gets it. Tyreek Evans another ring, I'm pretty sure. Curry gets a ring. Raptors get it done. Jamal Murray finals MVP. Brandon Jennings retires. He's a champion champion. Kevin Love, I don't think so. The Bucks were good, but they never got it done. Yeah, MVP, but couldn't get that ring. Russell Westbrook, he's a champion. So is Dwight Howard. Bledsoe, don't know, don't care. And KD going off with ring number 2. KD, Russ, Kevin Love, and Dwight Howard, all Hall of Famers. Pacers are number 1 in the power rankings again, just to get smashed by Luka. Joel Embiid and the ring chasers. This is their last chance of the sim. Vucevic comes here to team up with Zion. This is how the defending champions look. 396s, 87, 84. Yeah, it's a very deep team. They just can't get past Luka. Western Conference champions, Andrew Wiggins and the crew. Wiggins low-key has a case for player of the sim. The old Sacramento Kings, I think they've only won 1 ring. They've been good for a lot of years, but they only have 1 championship. Maybe 2 finals appearances, but it's a tough league they're in, and they did get it done, unlike some people. D'Angelo Russell leaves Minnesota for Atlanta. Kawhi still on the Grizzlies. He's never won. Doncic and the Bucks. Kevin Love's no longer here, but Luka can win with anybody. 25-26. Nikola Jokic is MVP for the first time, I think, actually. Embiid's been getting all the MVPs. Yep, first time. He's been great this whole time, but MVP for the first time. Adebayo is 6th man of the year. Marcus Smart, another DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Defense and more defense. Markelle Fultz on all defense. 56 wins for the Spurs. 55 for the MVP and the Pistons. Pacers also have 55. They're playing Luka again. Defending champs are 4th. Embiid and the ring chasers are 3rd. Andrew Wiggins is 2nd. The final playoff run for these group of guys. It's not the final thing of the video. They finally beat Luka. The Pacers finally beat Luka. Orlando beats the defending champions. That's tough. 111-73. They took care of business. All the higher seeds in the West handle business. Second round now. The Suns lose to Andrew Wiggins again. 14 points this game 7. Van Vliet and Patterson led the way with 16. Embiid had 21, but it was not enough. 12 seasons in this sim, Embiid was unable to get a ring. Plenty of 1 seeds, but just couldn't do it. Tough. 1-2, 2-5. Come on, Pacers, please beat Orlando. Yes, they do. It's a Pacers versus Spurs final. The Spurs have won this sim, I'm pretty sure. Don't remember about the Pacers though. And of course, this is a different day, so Magic's Cinderella 5-seed run comes to an end. Jalen Brunson putting his foot down. I'd like to see the Pacers get the win. Either one I'll be fine with because it's 1 and 2. Pretty sure the Spurs have already won, so let's see who wins this last ring. It is the San Antonio Spurs who win again in Game 7. Garland with 20 and 5, 2 steals, 4 blocks. Who are you blocking? You're 6'1". Tatum and Brunson, Triple J, they cannot get the job done, unfortunately. Shout out to the Spurs. Zion is Finals MVP. MVP 1 year, Finals MVP the next year. That's great legacy he'll end with. Andrew Bynum, multi-time champion. Griffin retires. Don't remember if he won. Curry retires. He won. Steph Curry's a Hall of Famer. Let's check out league history. We'll start with the league leaders in points per game. It was IT, DeJounte Murray, D'Angelo Russell, KD, D-Rose, CJ, KD some more times, LeBron, and then D-Rose in the first 2 years. Shout out KD with 6 of these. Rebounds per game, Sabonis 4 years in a row, then Drummond, then Sabonis again. They took turns, then Kevin Love, Drummond again, Kevin Love, and then Dwight Howard at the start of the sim. Assists, SGA, Van Vliet, Ricky Rubio, Van Vliet again, Ben Simmons, Mike Conley, and Rondo at the start of the sim. Jason Kidd actually in the first year. Steals, shout out Marcus Smart, Kemba, Russ, CJ McCollum, Tyreek Evans, Chris Paul, Draymond Green, and John Wall. Blocks, Triple J 4 years in a row, then Rudy, then another Triple J, AD, Rudy, Embiid, Rudy, Dwight Howard, Draymond, Joakim Noah, and Josh Smith. And the leaders in minutes per game, Jamal Murray, SGA, Anthony Bennett, Kemba, Van Vliet, Kemba again, my goodness, D-Rose, and then Rondo. Now for the season awards, y'all saw this every time, and so we're not going to go through it all, but I see Embiid was a 3-time MVP, so shout out to him. It felt like more though. Great regular season performer. Rookie of the years, we all saw 6-man. We didn't see all the time, at least I don't think. So shout out Adebayo, Rubio, Fultz, Curry, Luka, Jennings. Oh yeah, and CJ won a bunch of them. Steven Jackson, Lillard, and then Andre Blanche. CJ was a 4-time 6-man of the year, and then he went and won MVP. That's some boss stuff right there. DPOY, aka the Andre Drummond, Draymond, and Marcus Smart Award. Smart had the last 3, Embiid had 1, and then Drummond, how many is this? 5 in a row, then 6 in total, I believe. Then Draymond, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Dwight Howard had the one in the first year. Most improved look like this. I see Lonzo there, and nobody else. And the past champions, we had a wonderful sim. Lots of different teams winning it. Starting in the first year, of course, it was the Heat. They always do it. 12 and 13, beating LA and Portland. Then Portland made it back to the finals, but lost to Orlando. Dwight Howard getting a ring, and then KD and Russ beating the Bucks. Then Clay and the Cavs got their ring against the Grizzlies. Then Paul George and the Spurs beat AD and Chris Paul, I believe, in the Washington Wizards. Or no, AD and John Wall. Then the Kings, Kyrie beating CJ and that Knicks team. Then LeBron getting his last ring with the Lakers the year after Kobe left, but also conveniently the year the GOAT Ty Lawson came in, they beat the Magic. Andrew Wiggins and the Suns beating the Raptors in Game 7. Then D-Book went ahead a personal three-peat as he won 2 rings in a row with the Bobcats, beating the Jazz and then the Warriors. Suns make it back to the finals but lose to the Cavs. But then the Suns make it back. Andrew Wiggins beating the Charlotte Bobcats in 5. Then the Raptors getting their first ring. Then Zion and the Spurs, they get their second ring in the Sim, but very different team. They beat the Pacers in 7. Player of the Sim, there are plenty of candidates. It could totally be LeBron. 3 rings, like 2 MVPs, I think. Devin Booker also has a case. Andrew Wiggins also has a case. Zion has rings and an MVP, so he also has a case. And Embiid was real good in the regular season, of course, no playoff success. MVP, DPOY. Kevin Love also had great regular season success. KD, you can make an argument. But yeah, this was a terrific Sim. But now, y'all, we're gonna go back to 2012, and it's gonna be the new guys for a few years. All right, time to get it started with the new guys. Bronze MVP, of course, here in year 1. You know what? I'll probably skip the awards until the end, actually. We'll just sim how this stuff goes. Of course, no new guys here yet. So the Mavs go and beat the Heat this time around. 97-90 in Game 6. Dirk went 2 for 11, but didn't matter. So Dirk has 2 rings in this universe now. LaMelo Ball was drafted by the Grizzlies. Halliburton was drafted by the Kings. Maxey went to the Nuggets. Edwards was drafted by the Spurs. I think that's it. We'll start the 2013 season, which is technically the 2021 season. Maxey was Rookie of the Year. Here are the all-rookie teams, just in case I missed anyone. Get these playoffs started. Who wins? It is the Celtics. The big 3, except I don't see, oh no, Ray Allen is here. 1 for 7 though, 77 overall. They beat KD, Westbrook, and the Thunder. Rondo is Finals MVP, averaging 9 and 10. In his second season, Tyrese Maxey is MVP. Here are all the rookies. I'm on a bit of a time crunch, y'all, so I'm gonna just have to sim things. We're gonna look at it at the end though, obviously. Shout out to the Raptors who beat Tyrese Maxey and the Nuggets in the finals. Bargnani DeRozan is this. Jalen Johnson, all right, as a rookie. And he's Finals MVP as a rookie. Must be the last name. I guess I could show y'all at least the top team in the power rankings. So here are the Grizzlies. The reigning Finals MVP is now the MVP. These are the rookies this year. This year's champions are the Denver Nuggets. Tyrese Maxey and the Nuggets beat the defending champions, so he gets his ring. He is Finals MVP. Just realized I didn't make a 2024 draft class. I went from 23 to 25. I mean, 24 is, you know, like Risa, Shea, and Sar, so respectfully, we don't need that. Maybe in the future, though, we will. Who knows? Here are the Grizzlies again. Still number 1 in the power rankings. Tyrese Maxey is MVP again. Wembanyama is the only rookie this year, went to the Mavericks. Everyone's drafted now, though, so we'll do a few more years, see how guys develop. The Raptors won again. It's been a Raptors and Nuggets league. Both of them 1 seeds, so Jalen Johnson gets another ring. Tyrese Maxey another finals loss. Finals MVP. Is anybody else, you know, going to compete with these guys? Grizzlies are number 1 in the power rankings again, but I don't even remember if I've seen them in the playoffs. Jalen Johnson, another MVP. Con Canupo, Rookie of the Year on the Celtics. Is it just him and Cooper Flag? Looks like it. Yep. Flag went to the T-Wolves. Raptors and Nuggets are 1 seed again. Who will take it this year? It's the Nuggets this time, and it was both of these guys. Raptors and Nuggets is Cavs and Warriors right now. They are each taking turns. Maxey, another Finals MVP. The rest of y'all gotta do something. Come on. This is literally a 2-team league. Is this how it was like in the 80s? Hornets top the power rankings this year. Halliburton and Scotty Barnes on the team. You'd love to see that. Can they take down the Nuggets in the West? Jalen Johnson, another MVP. I guess I can show you the All-NBA teams now because it's all new guys on it. Here's 3rd team now. Defense. The Spurs are number 1 this time around. Hornets are 6, Memphis 7. Are we gonna see new teams in the finals? Yes, we are. The Hawks win the championship. Scotty and Halliburton make it to the finals. Scotty had a rough game 4 though, damn. Eric Gordon, Gordon Hayward, Ibaka, and the Hawks. There's no new guy on this, so come on, y'all. The new team's supposed to be beating the old teams, not getting swept. Eric Gordon's Finals MVP. Wemby and the Mavericks top the power rankings this year. Tyreek Evans is here as well. Chet Holmgren's the first MVP that's not Jalen Johnson or Maxey, I'm pretty sure. This is 1st team. This is 2nd team. This is 3rd team. Defense. Who will take it this year? The Rockets win. Chet and the Rockets get it done. You like to see that. Rubio, Chet, Dwight Howard. They beat John Wall and Sengun and the Wizards in Game 6. Chet Holmgren is MVP and Finals MVP in the same season. You love to see that. Hornets are back number 1 in the power rankings, but they've replaced Scotty Barnes with DeMarcus Cousins now. Anthony Edwards is MVP. 1st team, 2nd team, 3rd team. Defense. Nuggets are not even in the playoffs this year. That's tough for them. Hornets aren't either. It's the Phoenix Suns who get it done. Edwards and the the Spurs lost in the conference final. Who is on the Suns? Jalen Williams and James Harden and Wagner. Good for them. They beat Cade and Mobley. Jalen Williams finals MVP. Cavaliers top the power rankings this time. There's nobody new on them though, just John Wall. Anthony Edwards back-to-back MVP. First team, second team, third team, defense. This year's champs are the Minnesota Timberwolves. Look at that. Beating Blake Griffin and the Knicks, so nobody new here. But Cooper Flagg is here on the Minnesota Timberwolves, and he's finals MVP. Bobcats top the power rankings this time. Nobody we know on there though. Concanupal is MVP. This is first team, second team, third team, defense. What the hell did I press? Alright, Sacramento, Washington, #1 seeds. And the Spurs win it. Washington does make the finals, but Anthony Edwards and the Spurs get it done. LaMarcus Aldridge is here too. And of course, the GOAT Ty Lawson was here too. No surprise there. Sengun, oh yeah, Sengun and Paul George now on the Wizards. Anthony Edwards finals MVP. Bobcats are #1 in the power rankings again, but we do not care about them. Jalen Williams MVP. First team, second team, third team, defense. Suns and Wizards top seed. The 76ers beat the Kings in 7 games this year. Concanupal's on the Kings. Who's on the Sixers? Nobody I seem to realize. That's a shame. Damn computers are beating our guys. Dale Garnett. Going into 23-24, the Celtics are top of the power ranking. They got D Rose, but no new player. Damn. Paolo is the 2024 MVP. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Defense. More defense. Washington #1 again in the East. It's the Bucks who win the championship though. Tyrese Maxey and the Nuggets got back to the finals, but Cade Cunningham, Jalen Johnson, and the Bucks get it done. Jalen Johnson just came to a new team and got himself another ring. Maxey just 5 for 13. Another finals MVP. As of right now, I'd say he's Sim GOAT. We still got 2 more seasons though. Concanupal MVP. First team, second team, third team, defense. Defending champions are up at the 1 seed this time. And 1 season after being the 1 seed, the Wizards missed the playoffs again. Charlotte wins the championship this year against Memphis, who finally made the finals. There's nobody we recognize on Charlotte though. I feel like there was before. Not anymore. They beat Chet and the Grizzlies though. Cam Thomas's brother will say won finals MVP. Going into the final season of the Sim, Chet Holmgren is MVP. First team, second team, third team, defense. The last ring will be won by the 76ers again, beating Sacramento in 7. This time Scotty is there. You love to see it. Scotty Barnes is now an NBA champion, defeating Concanupal and Tyreek Evans. Scotty the finals MVP. Westbrook, DeRozan, Curry, and KD all retire in 2025. Harden too. That's when 2K12 had all these guys going out in the 25-26 season. Curry and Harden not Hall of Famers. That's tough. We'll check out league history though. We'll go league leaders for the Sim, Concanupal, Cooper Flagg, Tyrese Maxey in there, D Rose, KD, and D Rose in the very first year. Rebounds, it was Chet a whole bunch of times, Jalen Johnson, Sengun's in there, Blake Griffin, and Dwight Howard. Assists, I thought I said Jacob Underwood. So close. Ricky Rubio is in there. This dude, Drew Holiday, Tyrese Maxey, and Rondo, and Jason Kidd in the first year. Steals, Ricky Rubio, John Wall, CP3, Tyrese Maxey. Tyreek Evans is also up there. Brandon Jennings, LeBron led the league in steals on the Mavs. Chris Paul was on the Bobcats at one point, and then he led the league in steals in the first year as well. Locks, Chet, Brook Lopez, Sengun, Bynum, JaVale McGee. Minutes, Tyrese Maxey played a whole bunch of minutes. Yeah, a whole bunch of minutes. Shout out to him. He's definitely in the running for player of the Sim. Jalen Williams had the most steals ever in the game on December 28, 2018. In this universe, wow, James Harden 10 threes in a playoff game, which is an NBA record. Single season, Harden had the most threes made in the season in 2017. Concanupal, the best free throw percentage. LeBron finishes all-time scoring leader. James Harden, all-time threes leader. CP3, all-time steals. LeBron, all-time minutes. Curry, all-time three-point percentage and free throw percentage. And DeMarcus Cousins has the most fouls of all time. Season awards, we saw the MVPs, but here they all are. Jalen Johnson has 3, Maxey has 2, and Chet has 2, and Anthony Edwards has 2 back-to-back. Same with Concanupal, so really everyone has 2 here except for Paolo. Rookie of the year, here they all are. Obviously they stopped after 2020, but there you go. 6-man, we didn't see this. John Wall, Scotty, Russ, Paul George, Gallinari won it, Chet won it early in his career, and Cade won it, and Ramon Sessions as well. DPOY, Jalen Williams, Chet 4 times in a row, KD, Jalen Williams 3 times in a row there, KD again, Anthony Randolph, Dwight Howard 3 times in a row, and Josh Smith. Most improved looks like this. Shout out Johnny Flynn, I guess. And of course, the past champions going back to 2012. Dirk capped off a repeat, beating the Heat. You don't often see that. Mostly you see Miami win 12 and 13, sometimes 14 too. But Dallas took it this time. And Rondo and the Celtics beating the Thunder. Then Jalen Johnson, the first, new guy to win a championship, beating the Nuggets in 6. But Nuggets Raptors was the Cavs Warriors of this universe, and each of them got 2 rings on each other. Then the Atlanta Hawks, which was a bunch of old real life guys guys beat the Hornets, swept them out, but then Chet and the Rockets beat the Wizards, Jalen Williams and the Suns beat the Bucks in 6, Cooper Flag and the T-Wolves beat the Knicks in 6, Ant and the Spurs got a ring, and this Philadelphia team didn't have anybody we realized on it. They beat Sacramento. Jalen Johnson gets another ring on the Bucks, beating the Nuggets in 7. 3 rings for him, then the Bobcats won. Don't think anyone was on there. Then Scotty and the Sixers won. Got their second ring of the sim, but Scotty was there this time compared to nobody this time. So teams of the sim just realized Sacramento losing 2 Game 7s to the same team. Tough for them. Philadelphia with 2 rings though, and of course the Raptors and the Nuggets. Sim GOAT though, no bias. I think I gotta say Jalen Johnson, even though Maxey is certainly up there. Anthony Edwards is also up there. Same with Chet. So that's how the new guys did, y'all. That was the best way I can think of to, you know, get them in the sim, because literally like my whole Xbox just stops working if I try and put a draft class after 2020. Not just the game, the whole Xbox just freezes. Y'all have seen it before. I don't know why this happens, but that's what happens. So this was my solution. Y'all can tell me what you think. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more cool content like this, because there will be more cool content like this. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all later.